Hey guys, it's JDS here and welcome to another RuneScape video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to flip. Flipping is a very major key in RuneScape. It's one of the ways that you can start to make a very nice cash stack once you get to about 10 mil. You can flip with however much money you have and just slowly build your way up, but if you want to make substantial gains, I suggest a cash stack of at least 10 mil. You might be able to get away with 5 mil. But that's the reason why flipping is mainly, it's kind of like however much you can put in is going to get you that much more out of it. So if you can't put a lot into flipping, you're not going to get that much out of it unless you get very, very lucky. So pretty much the first thing you're going to do for flipping is to have cash and then go to the GE. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose an item, any item. You can do your favorite item, favorite color, just type in random words or something, I don't know. So I'll do lobsters, because I've been playing around with it a little bit today and I know that lobsters are kind of quick to flip. So what you're going to do is you're going to select one quantity of whatever you're buying and you're going to bump it up like 20%. You're going to confirm offer. What you're trying to do is make it sell instantly. So, and now you're going to see this number. Once it's bought, you'll come to this page and see this number right here, 110. I suggest getting some paper out like I have and a pen, and you're going to write this number down. If you don't have those or you can't, you can use Notepad, or you can just use your history. However, your history slowly gets deleted in RuneScape. So I suggest using pencil and paper just because it provides a safer way of tracking and it'll make sure you don't lose any money while flipping. So now you're going to sell that one raw lobster that you bought, or one item, and you're going to bump it down this time about 20%. And you're going to see what other people are buying it for. So you're now going to write this number down and you're going to write it above the other number. And then draw a circle around that and write like whatever the item was above it. So looking on my paper right now, I can see that I have the numbers lobster, 107, and 110. So what you're going to do is you can go to your sell history to see it, so I can visually show you what I kind of wrote down. And wherever it says sold, type sold, you're going to scroll across, and this is the number that you're going to be buying for. So you're going to be buying raw lobsters for 107. And the number that it got bought for, that you bought it for, is what you're going to be selling it for. And the reason why people kind of get confused on why you're doing this, but the reason is when you bought that lobster, that proves that that's what people can sell. That's what other people are buying it for. So you know other people, including yourself, are buying raw lobsters for 110. But you also know that people are selling lobsters at 107. So it tells you where the items are being traded and at what price. And you then use one of those numbers to get in on the money. So with this item, I have a 3 GP margin, so I'll be making 3 GP per raw lobster, and that's really bad, to be honest. You really don't want to flip things unless you're getting like at least like 50 GP or 100 GP on these type of small GP items. So I mean, when you're up in the millions, obviously your margins are going to be huge. They're going to be in the tens and hundreds of thousands. But with small items like raw lobsters, you're looking for better margins than just 2 GP. You probably won't find them, but you can. So we'll buy 200 of these just to show, and we're going to be buying these for 107. And normally when you're waiting, they're not going to buy instantly. You're going to have to wait a few minutes, and you're going to you have to wait for those to buy. Usually it can take 20 to 30, or it can be instantly like it just was. I just instantly bought 140. Interesting. So now another item we can do is we can do nature runes. Because I like alchemy, so that came to mind, nature runes. You're going to buy your one item, bump it up. You're going to see it for 411. So you're going to write 411. Going to collect your items. You're going to sell these nature runes, or nature rune. You're going to see that it's sold for a total of 404. You're going to write that above 411. You're going to draw your circle around it. You're going to write nat rune above it. So now if I go to my sales history, I can see that these are my margins. This is actually decent. Okay, it's a 7 GP margin. You can buy, I think, 5,000 of these, so that's 35K you can make. So we're going to go ahead and now buy bulk of these. We're going to go to type in nature rune, and we're going to buy 200. And we're going to be buying these for 404. We're going to confirm our offer. Okay. So my raw lobsters have bought at the 107, and you want to kind of sell these as fast as possible. The reason for this is that margins can change, so you want to kind of stay on the ball. So I'm selling these for 110, and that is where I'll be making my profit. Once again, I'll probably have to wait a good bit for these raw lobsters to sell. So now let's do a bigger item like rune scimitars, because usually when you're getting into rune and whatnot, you're in dragon and all these other high level weapons, you're going to be making better profit. Of course, they cost more, so you're not going to be able to flip as much of them. So we're going to write down the number that we have when we bought that one item, and that is 14,520 GP. You're going to collect this item. You're going to sell your rune scimitar. You're going to sell it down low. It's going to sell instantly. You're going to see it's 14444. Draw your little square around it and write rune skimmy. I cannot stress how important it is to keep track of your margins. This will ensure that you don't lose any money while you're flipping, because when you're flipping, one numbered off can be the loss of millions. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll buy 100 of these. I don't know why I didn't click the 100 button. We're gonna buy them for 1444, and I can't buy 100, so I'm gonna cry a little on the inside and switch it to 50. I'm gonna buy this, and as you can see, while I was doing these other flips, my nature runes bought. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell my nature runes. I'm going to sell them at the, if I look right here, the 411, and that's going to bring me in a total, I had sold, it's about a 21k profit here. So we go to my sales history. This is the best way to keep track without writing, because it's just lined up for you. It's very easy to visualize and see. What the problem is, after you buy items, you can see that they start to go away. They delete down here. So you have to be careful that you don't do so many other buys and sells that you lose your margins. I personally like keeping paper. It shows everything very easily. So as you can see, my nature runes are already selling. I've already made a nice steady profit off of these. So I'm already in the green for these, and that's what's good. So I'm gonna wait for these stuff to sell and the rune scimitars to buy, but I will get back to you guys when it does happen. And I will let you know about how long it took. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm back, and as you can see, these nature runes, they sold. They went really fast. So this is kind of cool. It was about 5 minutes. I'm not even sure if it was 5. It might have been like 3 minutes. They bought and sold really fast. So now that I've gathered that information about nature runes, I know they're going really fast right now, and I know I can make some quick profit. So now instead of only buying 300, I might go like to 5,000 and just go like max price I can buy, like max quantity, because I know that I'm making some really nice gains off of it right now, and it's working out for me right now. So as you can see, if you go to sell history, you can see what actually you can't. Well, yeah, you can. Okay, so as you can see, I bought my nature runes for 80,000. This is what I bought them for. I spent 80,000 like 5 minutes ago, and then 5 minutes later I come out with 122,000. So I just made a quick 42,000 without even leaving this GE. It literally took 5 minutes. Like I actually literally just switched off for like 5 seconds to look something up and browse, and then I just come back and boom, 42k made just like that. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for these other items to buy. Like I said, it's only been 5 minutes, so it's understandable that I haven't bought yet. When you're doing flipping, guys, don't just freak out that your items didn't buy instantly. It can take a substantial amount of time, like 30 minutes or more. If things aren't buying after an hour on these lower items, I would definitely recheck your margins, and if they've changed, pull your money out immediately. You don't want to be caught out in the dry and just lose all that money. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys once these sell, and bye. So guys, I'm back, and it's been about another 5 minutes, and the lobsters have sold. So yeah, they have sold, and this is what they sold for. And when I was producing the video, I did not realize I added an extra 99 nature runes to this. So I know you guys might have seen that. So I don't want you guys to think that I was like trying to cheat my prices and like to make you think this was a better method. I just simply didn't realize, and that's why I'm kind of repenting for it now and telling you guys. I might add an annotation if I can get around to it when I'm editing. But this actual flip came out to about 15k for these nature runes, and that's simply just, so don't think that's a little, it's simply just that I only bought 200 runes. If I had bought like all 5,000, I would have made upwards of like 250k, 300k. So let's go ahead and look at these lobsters. So I bought 200 for this amount, and once again there is a quantity change just because I've been messing around with it earlier. But pretty much I would have made 6K off these. You just take the 200 and times it by. No, I would have made 600 GP because the margin was poopy. It was 3 GP, but it proves that the system does work for other items and whatnot. So yeah, that's cool. Made a quick flip right there. So I will get back to you guys when these all buy. It does take a little longer just because people aren't like just selling rune scimitars out the wazoo like they are making nature runes and raw lobsters. So yeah, I will get back to you guys when more of them buy. I might have actually already reached my limit when I was messing with them earlier, so I'm going to wait a little longer and see if any more buy, because if not, I think I might have reached my limit, and I'll just sell whatever I have and show you guys. So yeah, be back in a moment. Hey guys, so we're back, and it took roughly 12 minutes, but they did sell, and they sold for 72.6K flat, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and collect that, and we will check, and we made a very nice profit of about 400 GP. Once again, the margins on this one were roughly 80 GP, and I only bought 5. So when I was doing this earlier today, I would like to say that these profits or margins were a lot better. They were actually buying for this price, and I was selling them for 15K. So once again, if the margin's not worth it, don't just write the item off. Come back and check it maybe in a few hours, because it fluctuates so commonly. So yeah guys, I hope this video helped you guys understand how to flip. If you don't have the cash stack that you are looking for, you can look at some of my other videos and see some ways to make some money, and you can build your way up to that. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I wish you guys the best of luck flipping, and I hope you guys all get that 2-bill stack that you've been wanting. And yeah, comment what items you guys want me to flip, or what items you guys have flipped in the comments, so other people can see, and it can help other people. So yeah guys, thanks, and keep it mellow.